Hey everyone, how you doing? I always use a live as like my mirror, do my hair. How is everyone? Okay, so I thought I'd pop on really quickly. I know it's a really unusual time, but I've had clients and then I've got to go and do the school after school pickup. So I thought I'd just come on and do a quick meditation, a quick clearing for you all, a quick clearing of the fear. For any of you who haven't seen my post from earlier, so I got a message from Source, Creator, however you choose to look at it, from all that is this higher perspective on the coronavirus. And I really loathe in one way because it's like focusing on it, but it's really fear I want to focus on, not the virus itself, and how, the virus is showing us how things spread from one to another, and how out of hand that can get. And what do we want to spread? What do we want to put out there in the world? So I haven't done a live on here for ages because of fear of making a complete ass of myself, fear of messing up, fear of visibility, all of that stuff. We all have fears. It's part of who we are, but it's how we choose to look at that fear, and how do we let it consume us? Do we, or do we look at what's lying underneath it? Where did it come from? So what I was seeing when I was in the park, not so long ago, a couple of days ago, I go to my tree, the Divine Mother Meditation tree, I call it, because this is where I get lots of my insight. And what I was shown, I was taken down really deep down into the earth, and it was like caverns in the earth, and there was so much fear. And so the earth is also releasing fear, and we're just feeling this fear, like this huge collective fear clearing that's going on. So I know I'm not going to do that meditation because I think that will be for my Divine Mother meditation group on Sunday. But I did want to just have a quick look at fear and, what is underneath? What are you fearful of? And you may not be fearful of this virus. I'm not fearful of the virus, for example. But, what am I fearful of? I'm fearful of the I'm not fearful, I'm aware of the repercussions for certain people. My aunt's in Seattle. She lives 10 minutes away from that house. She's in her 80s. She's got Parkinson's. She's in one of those vulnerable groups. So we wanted to look after them. We want to make sure that they feel safe and supported. But if you look at the statistics, I do my lovely energy stuff. Everything is energy. But we also turn to science and the facts. And if you look at the facts, all the deaths have been from older people who are already have underlying health issues, and this is really sad and it's really awful, and I don't want to lessen any fear, and or lessen any dismiss that, because we really need to take care of our elderly, and maybe it's showing us that we're not taking enough care of them. So I have a friend who's moving home, and our new house isn't ready, so she has to go into a hotel. So if there's a lockdown, do they get stuck in hotels with our family? So there's all sorts of repercussions from it. So it's good to be prepared. But basically this virus is a cold virus. If we've had a cold, then it's most likely come from coronavirus. So it's been around, but it's like this belief that's being peddled that this is a deadly disease, that we're all going to die from it. And this isn't true, actually. Well, depending on, it's just not. So I always go to Dr. Bruce Lipton as my go-to scientist. And, what he is saying is that it's fear, it's stress. 90% of illnesses are caused from stress. And obviously being stressed about what's going on in the world is going to lower your immune system. Dr. Joe Dispenza did this big experiment recently, and took, I think, 120 people, and he, looked at all their, they were looking at so they measured their immune systems and their levels of cortisol and adrenaline, all that things that, make our bodies not so, suppress our immune system, basically. And after 4 days of gratitude, of releasing their fears, resentments, frustrations, their immune systems after 4 days, 50% change, 50%. And what he says, that our inner world, our inner power, if you like, is so much more, is so great, so much greater than what's going on the outside. So, you know, fear. I've been really observing the fear, and there's lots of fear. So it's not just fear about this virus, but it seems this virus has brought up loads and loads of fear. And if we feel safe in the world, we can do anything. If we feel safe in different aspects of our lives, you know, how more free do we feel? So I just wanted to, you know, take a look at fear, because everyone will have different fears. Everyone has different unique life experiences, so their fear is unique to them. And you know, it's really what source, if you read the message from my previous post, what source is saying is, what is this virus showing you? What is the fear that it's bringing up? Is it the fear of death? Is it the fear of losing a loved one? Is it the fear of being restricted? Is it the fear of losing finance? You know, what is the fear that's driving it? And you know, to be self-aware and to really go, well, what, you know, why am I being kicked into this fear? Or why is the world being kicked into this fear? You know, why is all this stuff coming up? And it really is at the moment, and we just have to hold our nerve and be true to ourselves. So I'm going to do a little meditation from fear to love, whatever that fear might be for you. And yeah, see where we go. One of the lines in the message from Source was, look at what you need, and that's also what the virus needs. If you think everything is energy, you know, what this virus, you know, what Source was saying, this how we're reacting to the virus is like we're under attack. And when we're under attack by someone, a person, how do we respond? And we respond with defense. We respond through fear, and we distance ourselves from it. And we, you know, it's just what you know, we all respond differently to, you know, fear of attack, and we respond in a certain way because that's our fear coming out. That's our reaction. And Source is saying, they are saying, you know, look at how you're reacting, how you react when you feel under attack by a person. And we're doing exactly the same thing with this virus. So if we look underneath about why we are reacting, what are we in fear of losing effectively, that is, you know, driving this, and why are we getting sucked into the drama? You know, so there's lots going on. I hope you're all well with it. And yeah, let's just go and find a little bit of that fear. What is it you need to feel safe? And then we're going to share that out across wherever it needs to go, even to the virus. I also wanted to pull a card, so I'm just going to do that from Soulful Woman. You know, what advice? What do we need right now? What do we need right now? And I work with the energy of the Divine Mother, so I'm going to see what she has to say. Okay, oh, interesting. So we have this dream seeds. So it's time for me that, you know, she's got her eyes closed. She's really going within. There's water, there's oceans, there's earth. You know, we are connected to everything because we are all energy. You know, I talk to trees, I connect with the earth, I connect with people's energy, I go to life before life, life after death. You know, we can all do this because we are all energy, so we have this ability to connect. So this card is saying, you know, go within, be in your sort of dream space. And when we're in that dream space, you know, we're not in our conscious minds. We haven't got all these fears and patterns that our subconscious mind has built up over the years. We're in our heart space. We're in a theta space, which is also a very healing space. So I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. So it's also asking for patience. So let's be patient with ourselves, patient with whatever's going on, patient with people who are, you know, maybe bringing up a little bit of fear or projecting it onto you, whatever it might be. This is about definitely going within. And all of that water, it's looking at your emotions that are coming up. And also I'm seeing like a mirror from above and below. So as above, so below. So as I said before, when I saw that image of the earth releasing loads of fear, you know, she is also doing this, and we are of the same consciousness, we're of the same energy of the earth. So whatever's happening in the earth, we're feeling the effects of that. So, you know, it's up to us to really bring ourselves back into this peaceful, dreamlike state and start visualizing something more positive, start visualizing love, start visualizing the seeds that we want to set. Okay, so I'm going to go into, we are all going to go into a lovely space. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to make it at this time, but that's really lovely. I'm not talking to myself. I'm just going to grab my crystals. Hold on. Oh, sorry, and the two I've grabbed is my Lemurian crystal, so the earth, and also my angel crystal, so, you know, sort of beautifully surrounded and protected. So, lovely. Let's take a nice deep breath in, breathing all of yourself back to you from across time and space, people and events, focusing it right behind your eyes, and breathing out, breathing in all the good stuff. And again, calling yourself back, all those thoughts, wherever you are, you know, you can be in a million places at once. You want to call yourself back from wherever you are to where you are sitting right in the here and now. Just breathing all of yourself back. And when you breathe out, just acknowledging how you're feeling, observing your energy, observing your feelings, your emotions, where you are. And any thoughts that are in your mind, just allow them to drift away like sand through an hourglass. Don't need your thoughts right now. And again, one last beautiful deep breath in, calling all of you back. And when you breathe out this time, letting out a really deep sigh. So, sighing is a natural response to easing our nervous system as well. And it also helps us drop that weight of awareness, that heaviness in our minds, and dropping down into our hearts. So down into the center of your chest. And allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to be in your heart space. This beautiful vortex of energy in the center of your chest moves from out front, from the back. You may even see a color of your heart energy today. And giving yourself that moment to breathe, rest, and relax into you. Feeling yourself like you're floating on top of waves lapping against the shore. Giving yourself this moment for you to rest and relax. And a really quick way of getting connected is to be in your heart space and feel your energy, feel your power, and you command. You're not demanding, you are commanding your energy to 0 point. You may feel a little shift in your body. And again, from your heart being in the center of your chest, imagine you're looking out at the world from this beautiful window at the front of your chest. And again, commanding your energy to 0 point ground. And you may feel your energy dropping down slightly, connecting in with the earth. And again, from this beautiful space in your heart, making the command, commanding your energy to 0 point source. You may feel your energy lifting slightly, to connect in with that pure, unconditional love. And knowing you are fully connected to the purest forms of energy from above and below. And imagining you're surrounding this beautiful golden dome of light. Calling on all your guides and angels to stand with you, be with your filter, work with you and through you for your highest and best good. Okay, so I can see lots of lovely beings gathering. Commander Ashtar is making himself very present, so that's someone's guide. I know he works through me quite a lot, but he seems to be running the show right now, in this moment for us. Okay, then imagining the earth opening up beneath the soles of your feet. And Mother Earth rising up from the depths and gently holding your ankles, wrapping her energy around you and gently pulling you back down and down into the earth, reminding you that you're safe, that you're held, that you're loved. We're actually going down into a crystal river in the earth. So allowing yourself to be taken gently down into this crystal river. And you're going to allow yourself to start moving and flowing with this crystal river, being curious about where it's taking you. And setting the intention of what's the most present fear that you have right now. So feeling into the fear, whatever that fear is for you, and noticing where you can feel it in your body. And when you've located where the most tension is in your body, where this fear is being held, then making it conscious and asking, you know, if this fear energy had a color, what color would it be? And if it had a shape or a form, what would it look like? And does this energy have any words? Is it I am, I can't? What's the words in this energy? What's it telling you? You're going to allow yourself to float along this crystal river, deep in the earth, safe and loved. You're going to set the intention of finding what it is you need to lift and lighten this fear. So feeling yourself moving and flowing, surrendering to this beautiful earth energy, taking you to where you need, to what you need. And you can feel yourself getting closer to this. And you're drawing closer and closer to what it is you need. What is it that's going to lift and lighten this fear? And this is beginning to come into view closer and closer. And notice the color What colour is this? Noticing what it looks like. Is it an object? Is it a place? Is it a person? Is it a feeling? What does it look like? And allowing yourself to be curious about this need, curious about the colour, what sound it makes even. And you're going to allow yourself to bring this colour, this sound, this feeling into your body and place it into the fear. Wherever you are feeling that fear, allowing this, whatever it is you need to move into the fear. Until all you can see is this new colour. Till all you can feel, is this relief from having found what you need. And when you're in your body and you can feel this energy, allowing it to expand through every cell, molecule and atom of your body. Expanding and expanding, filling every neural pathway, filling your heart, your solar plexus, everywhere, filling all of your body, allowing it to expand outside of your physical body. What is that feeling? What is it you needed? And imagining or feeling this. And as you move down through the river, allowing yourself to be taken now, filled with this new energy, filled with whatever it was you needed. And you're going to continue floating down this river, this crystal river of light. And as you do so, it's almost like we're circling the globe on the inside of the earth, so being taken by this rhythm, Mother Earth showing you the way, guiding you, surrendering to that. And just looking to the left of you and the right of you as you move along this river. And any other fears, sharing this energy out, feeling yourself expanding even more. Known or unknown, anything that's on the sides, anything in front of you, anything in the way. Anything that you'd like to share, or anyone you'd like to share this new energy with. And the more and more you move along the river, the more love you begin to feel. The more powerful you begin to feel. You can feel all of your cells tingling and livening up with this beautiful energy from the earth. Feeling this love. And sharing it out and sharing it out and sharing it out. And imagine you're traveling in a big circle around the earth, sharing out this light, sharing out your light. And whatever it was you needed, others will need it too. Whether that's people, animals, viruses, the earth, the seas, whatever it is, sharing this love as you move round the globe, round in a circle in the crystal river, sharing all of this out. and becoming more and more filled with love as you do so. More and more filled with self-belief and empowerment. So you recognize your power underneath the fear. And coming full circle all the way back to your starting place. Completely topped up with all that you need, all this love you can feel. And as you're resting now in this crystal river, Mother Earth herself, Gaia, steps forward however she looks or feels for you. And she kneels down next to you. And she says, thank you. Feeling that gratitude from Mother Earth for all you're bringing and all you're sharing, for all of who you are. And she's placing her hands across over, one on top of the other. And she's placing her hand now on your solar plexus. And just as you've given and shared, you're now receiving healing from her. Feeling that gentle energy around your tummy, around your solar plexus. And feeling your solar plexus opening. And it feels like what's happening, she's opening up some energy lines. And what I'm being shown is your two energy lines running on either side of your body. Just allowing to flow more. This beautiful loop of energy up either side of your body. And just as you made a circle around the earth, now this circle of your energy is going up either side of your body, up above the crown of your head, all the way back down below the soles of your feet. And feeling that expansion in your solar plexus. Recognizing how magnificent you are, how magical you are to be able to do this, to transform fear, to find what you need, to receive what you need, and to share it out to others. How cool are you? So rising now and standing face to face with Gaia. And her hands now going over your third eye on your forehead. And I want you to imagine that you're placing the palms of your hands on her forehead. In this beautiful exchange of healing, of wisdom and knowledge. An understanding of the truth, the highest truth and perspective of what's happening right now. And your own personal truth within it all. Beautiful. And thanking Gaia, thanking Mother Earth. And with peace in your heart, feeling yourself rising back up. And you're bringing some of this crystal river with you, cleaning and cleansing your grounding cord as you rise back up and coming back into where you are, coming back into where you're sitting or lying. Taking a beautiful deep breath in. And noticing how you're feeling now. Noticing if there's any solutions or if there needs to be any solutions. And remembering that colour that you were given, the object or the sound, whatever it was that you needed, and feeling that flowing through your body. Knowing you can share this out whenever it's needed, whenever you choose, just because you can. Okay, beautiful. All right. I still have Commander Ashtar with me, so anyone wants to hang on, I'm wondering if there's a message coming through. Okay, so my children, you are all safe. You are all loved. Be clear that what is happening is not what is actually happening. Stay true to yourselves, and all will be well. All is well. We are looking after each and every one of you. Because I want to introduce myself to some of you who may not have come across me before. And I wish you to take this as your sign. That we are now coming to connect with you, to love you and to guide you in all that you do from this time onwards. And so it is. Okay, blessings. All right, so when you're ready, taking a beautiful deep breath in, coming back into the space. And I hope that was lovely for you. I feel very peaceful. I hope you do too. If you want to, please let me know how you found that. Share anything you like, or simply carry this peace and carry this healing. I wasn't expecting Mother Earth to come in, so that's beautiful, Gaia. So, yes, take this beautiful peace with you and feel the love. Stay in trust of yourself, curious about everything, observe, and lots and lots of love to you all. Okay, thank you for joining me, all of you here. And I will see you soon. Okay, lots of love. Bye.